Good evening. I'm bringing you my newest addition. It's a piece my wife picked up for me today. It's an Eico EICO model 1060 low ripple battery eliminator and charger. It's 6 volt and 12 volt, 6 volt 20 amps, 12 volt 10 amp. Like I said, it's a battery eliminator and charger. In other words, power supply and charger. Came with nice little alligator clips and so forth. Does it work? I don't know. We're about to find out. You're going to find out at the same time I do. So hopefully we don't get any real exciting video here, but if so, we'll see where it goes. So let's give it a shot. I guess we'll start with 6 volts. We've got power on and we do have register. Looks about 6 volts. It has a minimum and a maximum. I'm dropping it to 0 and it's dropping. As we're talking, I'm down to 4 volts. 3 volts. I guess that's good enough. And we've got a maximum. And as I go up, I'm at about 14.5 volts right there. I don't have anything hooked up to it as of yet, so amps, I can't testify to that at the moment. But midway of the scale, it's resting back at about 8 volts. So we'll turn this off. Oh, as a matter of fact, you can see it on my multimeter over here, my Fluke, 7.96 volts. So the meter there is fairly accurate. Let me see if I can't get that shadow out of there. Still see the meter? Yeah. So when I went to the maximum of about 14.5, my Fluke is actually reading 14.12. It's still gaining just a little bit, not much. 14.14, and it seems to stabilize there. We'll drop it back to midway again. It drops fairly quickly. And we're going to rest at a little bit better than 8 volts. Again, we're going to power it off. We're going to go to the 12 volt side. We'll power it back on. Midway, we're at 15 volts. We stabilized at about 15.03, 15.05. We're gonna go for some max. We're climbing on up there for sure. That's the max there, 21. It's dropping back off a little bit. Looks like we're gonna stabilize maybe. About 20.9 volts. Not too bad. Like I said, I don't have anything hooked to it, so I don't have any amps. We might do something a little more at another time, but wife picked this up for me. Battery eliminator and charger. So yeah, we're back up to 21. It's not quite stabilized, but hey, this thing's ancient. It works. That's a big plus. Drop it back to midway of the scale there, see where it stops. We're back down around 14.25. Looks like we're gonna maybe stabilize around 14.4 roughly. But that's it. low ripple battery, eliminator, and charger. And maybe use this for powering a radio. Maybe a little small amp. I can't see much anything. And see what kind of amps this thing will pull. It says 20 amps on 6 volt, 10 amps on 12. That should be fine for a radio. But again, we'll see where it goes. Appreciate y'all watching. Like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. 483 South Carolina. They call me Mud Bucket like a bucket of mud. And we're out of here. Peace.